Hello everyone, I'm Terry.
And I'm Angel.
And it is day 2 and we have survived.
Yes, we have, and it's been fun. Day 2 of our New Year's 7-day challenge.
Exactly.
Free and fun.
Free and fun, absolutely.
Yes, so truth be told, this is real life. And we said yesterday we were going to go to the store and we never made it. So, this morning for breakfast, we're hungry and we have to go to the store. We're not going to the store hungry because that would be a nightmare.
Yeah, not a good thing, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So this is what we have left over, these beautiful grapes, which we love. The darker grapes have more antioxidants in them, so they're just delicious, sweet, crunchy, and full of all kinds of antioxidants and amazing for our bodies, right?
And these grapes, candy grapes, right? They're called candy grapes.
They're called candy grapes.
Candy grapes we get
so
from
good.
Costco. Again, not to promote Costco, but we love these grapes. Small, sweet.
Yeah.
Perfect.
They're so good. Anyway, and then I had a cucumber in there, and I was so excited. Actually, a half a cucumber. I think I went through like 6 cucumbers. Whatever. We like them. So I had a half a cucumber in there, but it felt soft. It didn't look crazy, but it wouldn't be crunchy like I like. So I did have 2 peppers left over. Actually, I had 3. I have a red one too, but an orange and the yellow. And the reason why we're mixing these together is because, first of all, we need enough. And this is probably enough for me. And anyway, but you have the sweet from the grape and the crunch and just that, my tongue is so happy.
Yeah, these are sweet. These are really sweet. I like these.
And then, to me, the peppers are sweet and crunchy and crisp and cool. And so you have the grape with the crunchy peppers, the yellow peppers. I love them. I can eat them like apples. There's something about it.
I like peppers too, but you like peppers a little bit better than I do. But the combination, to your point, between the two.
Between the two. And I feel like I'm getting my greens, even though there's nothing green here.
Right.
But this will get us through the grocery store feeling satisfied, buying all the right things that we need to buy to nourish our bodies that are going to be delicious. So we're going to probably wrap this up and take it with us because we got to head out.
Yep.
But this is breakfast, and I think it goes to show you that just look in your fridge, even when you're low on stuff. Even if you only have frozen fruits and vegetables left over, make a smoothie and then go get what you have to get.
Right.
But try to eat and nourish your body whole foods.
Yes.
Before you leave and go.
And you brought up a good point, trying things different. I mean, we've done a lot of that, trying things different in terms of different fruits, different frozen fruits with fresh fruit or vegetables, the kale with spinach. So I've learned a lot.
Me too.
So it's really good.
We're looking forward to hearing from you. What are you having for breakfast today, day 2? And how are you feeling? You made it through the first day. And
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year again. And we'll see you at lunch. We said we were going to go to the store and then come back to you with lunch, but just as we were putting our stuff in baggies to take to the store with us, Terry said, why don't we have a grain bowl for lunch? And I said, oh, well, I'll have to put the stuff in the
cooker.
Instant Pot, rice cooker, whatever, before we go. So we turned the camera back on really quick to say, hey, this is real life and this is really what we're doing. We haven't headed to the store yet. It's only been a couple minutes since we shut the video off. So I asked Terry if he wanted rice or quinoa because he said rice and quinoa, and he said, well, I want both. So we're going to mix it. Who knows? So I put 3/4 of a cup of quinoa, and always rinse your quinoa because, it has that outer coating on it that's kind of bitter. And it's just to protect it in the elements and whatever, but rinse it. And then I have 3/4 cups of brown rice, so equal parts. Sorry for the banging. So a total of 1.5 cups of rice and quinoa together. And I just want to make sure it's all on the bottom. And then in here, I'm going to use 1 3/4 cup of water. This is just a ratio that I use when I make quinoa, and it's actually perfect.
Yeah, it comes out great.
It's So I'm gonna try to use that same ratio for Terry's wishes of having both, and we'll see how it goes. I also was like, sometimes I like to flavor it just so when it comes out it's warm and flavorful. And I have here a sauteed onion better than bouillon and a roasted garlic better than bouillon. So I thought, well, wow, onion and garlic.
Wow, that's gonna be good.
Yeah, that is gonna. I need a little bit of a smaller spoon. So I thought, well, maybe we'll just make it fun. We'll add some onion, a little bit. I don't know, a teaspoon or so.
Yeah.
And can you open this one, honey?
Sure, babe.
That one is the garlic, and then I'm gonna add the same amount onion. Ooh, okay. We like these. We haven't used this before. We just bought it. So, all right, cool. Okay. So I'm just gonna put that in there real quick. I'm gonna set this cooker to rice and let it go while we're at the store, and it'll be fine because it'll stop and slow release and keep it warm while we're gone. Honey, tell them some of the things. So I said, well, what kind of toppings would you like? And what did you say?
So I said, look, I would love to have some edamame. So we had edamame in the freezer. So we're going to put some edamame on our quinoa rice salad. And then I love mango. So we're going to put some mangoes. And we're going to go, when we go to the store, we're going to get some other surprises that we'll share with you later. But certainly the mango and the edamame. And again, a few other surprises we'll share with you a little bit later when we come back. So I cannot wait.
Surprises for me too. I don't know.
I cannot wait because these two better than bouillons smell delicious. It's really going to flavor up the quinoa and rice. I cannot wait. I'm excited.
And we'll let you know if we really like it or we really don't. I'm sure we're going to love it and thaw that out really quick. I thought you said you wanted some corn too.
Oh, yeah.
Do we have frozen corn?
We do have frozen corn, so I'll get the frozen corn out. The other stuff, we can't tell. It's a surprise,
the other
right?
stuff, yeah. So surprise to everybody. So we'll be back for lunch.
All right, so it is lunchtime. We finally got our shopping done. It's been a long day, but we are here and we are ready for lunch. I cannot wait. Look at these delicious ingredients. What do we have, honey?
Well, I cannot wait either because but we got so much yummy stuff at the store. Well, let's just start with, remember we made our quinoa rice something before we left and we let it slow release. So that is all ready and hot for us. Yum.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
So I can't wait to try this because that was a new mixture that we did. So here it is. Rice and quinoa. You know what, honey? It's always great to fluff this with a fork. Do you mind getting me a fork? Yeah, okay, thank you.
Yep.
So when you fluff this with a fork, I don't know, it just makes it light and fluffy. This is just a little tip of something I do, especially with quinoa. It's not as important with rice. It's nice with rice, but with quinoa, sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. But just going over the top, and then when it gets stuck, wipe your fork off like that, and then just keep fluffing. And what happens is then your rice or your quinoa is nice and light and fluffy rather than, I'll call it like oatmeal-ish.
Yes, okay.
Kind of heavy.
Okay.
This is all like now really light and fluffy. Okay.
I like the quinoa and the rice mix.
Yeah.
It gives us a nice texture. I like the flavor, especially the bouillon that we put in the rice and quinoa mix. And it just really gives it an extra kick rather than just having quinoa or just rice.
Yeah, it's really nice. Look at it steaming. That's so nice. I can't wait to taste this flavor.
Neither can
because
I.
This was a new one.
Exactly.
Oh my God, honey. You are going to love this. Isn't that good?
That is good.
All right, thumbs up. Don't worry about running out and buying the bouillon we got, but use something that you have and that would be delicious. That's yummy.
Delicious.
All right.
Delicious.
So we started with the base of lettuce, whatever kind of lettuce you like. We bought like 6 gigantic bags of lettuce at the store and cabbage and kale and just all kinds of escarole and romaine. So we are set for the week. But we have a base of lettuce, and we're just going to make one, and then we'll make two when we shut the camera off. But we're going to do just a like salad and grain bowl, right?
Exactly.
So we'll just put it.
By the way, this bowl, probably if you went to a retail establishment, you're looking at $12 to $15, and it wouldn't taste as good.
Yes, and you wouldn't have all these leftovers.
Exactly.
So now we have just lettuce and grains, and then just top it with whatever you love.
Yes.
Terry absolutely loves the fire roasted corn from Trader Joe's. You know what? You can also get fire roasted corn at Whole Foods.
Yes.
So either or. And we took this out like we showed you before we went to the grocery store, and it just thawed on the counter.
It's fine. Perfect.
So we have corn. We have edamame. Another thing I was thinking when you were talking about the quinoa, the quinoa has so much protein in it.
Yes.
And we have the protein,
loaded with protein
in the edamame. So is that enough?
Loaded, absolutely. Perfect.
Edamame. We love the tomatoes, so we'll put some tomato on top.
Yes. And tomatoes are moist, so they give you that little moist taste too that you're looking for.
I love crunch. We have fresh, crunchy cucumber that we got at the store, not my half of wilted one.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we got more peppers because I told you I love these colored peppers. So we chopped up some peppers. Anyway, do you, whatever you love. Like Terry told you, he loves the, what do you call?
Onion. Pickled onions.
Pickled onions.
Yes.
And I love the smell.
So good.
So the pickled onions on top.
You can also use pickles too. So if you want pickles, you can use pickled onions, pickles.
Pickles
Again,
are
whatever
nice.
you like. Whatever you like.
I sometimes when I go out, they offer pickles on and the thing, and if I get a bowl or something, and it's really nice.
Exactly, and this is so unique, and
It is unique.
That sweet little different taste that you're looking for that you may not normally have in a salad or a bowl.
But I think it's going to make it interesting. I haven't had it, so I give all the credit to my sweetie for another 10-pound bowl.
Doesn't that look amazing?
Brought to you by Terry and Angel. This
looks amazing.
I love all the layers. I gotta show you. Look at the layers. The lettuce.
All those layers.
And the quinoa and just, ooh.
Delicious.
We're gonna dive into this baby.
Yes, we are.
So,
what else do we have left?
What an amazing lunch after coming from those crazy grocery stores. So we were talking about what would we like to have, what kind of sauce or something do we want to bring it together. I had made some homemade roasted red pepper hummus for the holidays. This is easy. It's chickpeas, tahini, lemon juice, throw a roasted red pepper in there. I buy them in the jar in water. Just make sure that it doesn't have oil. Easy peasy.
Perfect.
So we're going to use a dollop of that to
top it off.
Just bring it all together, and it'll be nice and saucy. Like Terry said, the tomatoes are kind of juicy, and the crunchy cucumber and the sweet from the mango, and then you have the rice
tomatoes,
and the quinoa.
All these layers of
yumminess.
flavor.
Oh, we got to dive in. Come on, honey.
All right.
So we're going to try this. What an amazing
Don't forget to
lunch.
get some quinoa.
It's almost like you feel like you're doing something guilty because this is...
I don't feel guilty. Okay.
Wait, I got to get a piece of fruit on here. I want to get everything.
I have everything. That's
Me
why
too.
my fork
Whoops.
full of
Salud.
full. Salute.
Yep. Winner.
Home run.
Winner.
Wow.
I like it with the hummus. If you can think of something else or tell Terry and I what you top a bowl like this with, we'd love to hear it because we're totally open to ideas. The sauces and the things that you put on top of these bowls to bring them together are such an important component.
It is. And honey, I like how you just put a dollop right in the middle.
Yep.
So what you do is you take a little dollop, you take a little bit, and you just you move it over into the other part of the bowl.
And you do this.
And you just bring in your, all of your other, veggies and your quinoa. and your mango. Oh my goodness. Just take a little, and then when you run out of the dollop, you put another dollop. Right, honey?
If you run out.
But this bowl is so filling.
This is good.
You're not feeling tired after this. You are feeling energized. You are just roaring and ready to go. Unbelievable.
Bench pressing Mack trucks. All right, so we are obviously very happy, and we are going to go eat our lunch, and we'll be back at you for dinner. It is dinner time, and we are super stoked. So Terry had a hankering for pasta, and I was like, okay, well, we're making bowls this week, so how are we going to put that pasta in the bowls? But you know what? I think this is a good lesson on day 2 to say, if you have a hunger for something, eat it. And just figure out how you
put it
make
in a bowl.
it. Yeah, put it in a bowl, and not just pasta though.
Right, exactly.
Figure out how you can get all your nutrition in there. So, I got to tell you, on my app and forever. I mean, way back when we first started YouTube, we did a video on homemade red Italian gravy. I believe that's what it's called on the app and on the website. Homemade red Italian gravy. And it is really delicious. So my son Angelo, I got nothing but love for you, honey. He makes the gravy for me and then freezes it in these little containers. And then when we're hungry for pasta, we can eat it. So this is what he does for me. I mean, it's just incredible. And I remember the first time he made it for me, and I tasted it and said, how did you do this? And he said, Mom, it's your recipe. So thank you, my love, because it saves me so much time and what have you. So all we have to do is warm it up, and I got to show you because you can see.
Oh, it smells so
good.
good.
My gosh.
You
can see the fresh basil in here and the whole pieces of garlic. Look at this. I mean... What a good son, you know? All right. Thank you, honey.
Smells delicious.
So whenever we want pasta, we get to have it. If you don't have this and you don't have time to make it or you don't have the ingredients, use the pasta sauce that you like the most. You know, don't worry about it. Whatever you love, use it.
Exactly.
This is just an idea. Our pasta is this brown rice and quinoa pasta. We get it at Trader Joe's. It's gluten-free, sodium-free. Yeah, and organic. Terry loves these facilis. Yeah. So if you don't like to rinse your pasta, this may not be the pasta for you because it's brown rice and quinoa. It does the water gets thick when you're cooking it. It gets kind of gummy. But if you don't mind rinsing your pasta, it's exactly like regular pasta.
Yeah, the taste is so amazing.
Very authentic. It does not taste. This tastes like pasta.
It does.
So give it a try. Let us know if you like it. Again, use the pasta you like. We're just trying to show you what we're using. If you have picky eaters at home, and a lot of times I'll put like spinach or spinach and kale or some kind of green in the gravy to give it all the veggies and stuff. You can put a zucchini in there or whatever, roast vegetables and throw it in there. Yum!
They are delicious. You'd be surprised how the difference and how the boost in the taste of the red gravy gets from the roasted vegetables. It's incredible. And I would have never thought of that before, honey. I would have never thought of that before.
Good. And that's what we do to make our meals hearty and to get our veggies in. However, I was thinking tonight, what can I do for viewers in the new year that may have picky eaters in their houses that when they see something green, they run for the hills? So I'm going to show you how I did some deep greens. This is spinach and kale. I warmed it up. I didn't put any flavoring on it because it'll have plenty of flavoring. But I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it so that I make sure that Terry and I get our greens, but if I had a picky eater, which I don't, but you might. So we are going to put loads of pasta in this bowl, especially because Terry has a taste for it. So, hey. And loads of pasta, whatever you like. Again, when you're plant-based, you don't have to, measure and worry and all that kind of stuff. Look at all the greens I put in here. And then I'm just going to And then I'm just gonna kind of incorporate them a little bit. I hope you can see how it's just steaming and hot, and I feel my stomach is like, I'm getting ready to have comfort food. So, yeah. So,
there you go.
greens.
Does that look amazing?
So that's actually greens, you know, and
pasta,
quinoa, and brown rice so far. And then we are just gonna put some of Angelo's amazing homemade
gravy,
red Italian gravy on the top. And however much you like, funny story, some people dump the pasta, the gravy on top of the macaroni. But Terry, tell them why we spoon it on the top from your childhood. And
well, because when I went to school, I went to Catholic high school. One of my favorite lunch dishes was pasta with tomato gravy. Oh, it was so good. So the way it was served with the pasta on the plate, and then they would ladle the gravy over the pasta, and that's just the way I became accustomed to it, as opposed to having it all mixed up. And then I sprinkle my Parmesan cheese. Well, back then it was Parmesan cheese. Now it's our quote unquote Parmesan cheese, and it's just, I don't know, it just gives you that different taste and a different texture. And it was the way I was raised, basically.
So
I was raised.
Ever since Terry, I never mix it anymore. So that's why I do it this way, because he really enjoys it. I think
thank you, honey.
I think it's nostalgic for him, and he enjoys the flavor. So whatever.
Thank you.
So this is smelling amazing.
Yes,
this
it
is
is
our homemade Parmesan cheese. You can use any plant-based Parmesan you like, or leave it out. You really don't need it. There's so much flavor here.
But this is a good one.
We love it. I think on the app this is called Incredible Parmesan cheese or something, because this is one of our faves.
Yes.
This is one of our faves, so I'm going overboard with it. But
look at that.
Here's our bowl.
Look at
that. Look at all the layers of yumminess and greens and pasta. It's really brown rice, quinoa, greens, tomatoes, and the Parmesan. And then we have a separate salad on the side. On mine, I'm gonna have this 7-herb Italian balsamic, and you know, who knows, Terry might have something else, but you know, here's yummy. And Teddy, we gotta taste this, because the smell is driving me
all right, let's go for it.
Insane.
Let's go for it. All right, let's go for it. Here we go. Salud. Salud. This is for you. Oops. Wow. So good. So good. I love the kale and spinach incorporated into the pasta, and the sauce, the gravy. I mean, what can you say?
And I gotta tell you,
unbelievable,
honey,
unbelievable.
This gravy's amazing. I don't know where you got the recipe, wink, wink, but it's incredible. I don't know, it's something special when somebody else makes your recipes and has the big enough heart to do this for you. Even my son, he's got a full-time job. He has his own business, and he still helps me out. So
family, 2-year-old. Yeah, it's incredible. So
got love for him.
Thanks,
we will be back to you in a little bit to see if we want to have something a little bit decadent
for dessert
at the end of the day for dessert. So we'll see. Hope you enjoy it. Let us know what you're having for dinner. See you soon. What a good dinner we had.
It was incredible.
It was so good. It was so satisfying and comforting. It was just everything. So we're really happy. And to be honest with you, I really am not feeling like I need a dessert, but I'm not going to turn it down. What do you think, honey?
Exactly. You're not going to turn it down.
No. And it's good. So before Terry and I went to my sister's vow renewal in Mexico, we had a whole thing of grapes, and I didn't want to waste them, and I froze them. Have you never had frozen grapes before? You need to have some. They're really good. You can hear they're very frozen.
Exactly.
You know,
and they're a good way to preserve grapes.
Yeah.
So if you're going to leave, go out of town, or you know you're not going to eat all your grapes,
and not waste.
Just freeze them and not waste them.
Yeah. So these are still perfect. If I would have left them in the fridge, they would be not too yummy. And I have plenty here left. So that's pretty awesome. So what we thought we would do is just eat some frozen grapes. You got to try it. It's really, really good. Isn't it good?
Oh my God, yes. It's almost like a taste of ice cream.
I was going to say that.
But it's like grape ice cream. Delicious.
And you just pick them like you would and
Pop them in.
bite them. They explode in your mouth.
Exactly.
It is so good. It was so funny because right before you said that, I was going to say, this tastes like grape ice cream or a great sherbet or something.
Yes, delicious.
Yeah. What a yummy flavor. So
Light,
ooh,
nice.
I'm so
Sweet.
glad I didn't pass up
Tasting
dessert.
good? Me either.
So if you have grapes, freeze a few, not a lot. You don't have to do as many as I do. I knew they were delicious. And try them. I can't stop. This is amazing.
I know.
So
We're going to devour these.
we hope. Sorry, I don't want to be rude. We hope you enjoyed day 2 with us.
Yes.
Tomorrow's day 3. Come back for more. So, if you like this video and you like Terry and I,
Please like this video. If you like us, please
subscribe if you haven't already. We got
Exactly.
lots of cool things coming up.
Exactly.
And as always, we love you guys.
We love you guys. We're so happy to have you be a part of our challenge. You know, it's a friendly challenge, it's a healthy challenge, it's a community challenge. So we love you guys.
And it's fun.
Exactly, and it's fun. Most
We're having
importantly,
fun.
it's fun. So thank you guys. We love you. Take care. Bye-bye.